Don't you know that I'm not really going nowhere? What's up tonight? What's up tonight? Come and meet me, cause I want to really get to show you what's in my heart. What's in my heart? I want you, just the thought of making out with you, just the thought of calling you my boo, just the thought of being alone with you. You are shining,
That should be me. Up. Hello? Am I live? Oh, technical error. Hammer here. Is my cluster what? Hello! That is me live. Sorry about that, bit of technical error. But fuck you, you don't really deserve it. So, can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know, because I can't see or hear myself, so you have to kind of let me know here. Got this music on. 23 people. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see? I need your feedback here. Hello, can you hear me? I can see that you can see me, but you know, can you hear me? Cal, shut the fuck up. Hope your drinks are poured. Party shirts on. Wait till we see. No. We can hear you. Thank you, Wazza. So, welcome again to round 3 of the quiz. Let's get quizzical. Michelle's here. How's it going, Michelle? No, we can't. Peter, mate. Fuck off. You Scottish prick. So, we are live and you still haven't changed your shirt. No, I haven't. I didn't plan to. It's my party shirt. So, welcome. I've got my mug ready. I feel like I'll have my Joel's quiz mug. Turn that shirt down. So, hope all your drinks are poured. People are just loving the shirt. So, hope you got your pens ready, your pens and paper. Just remember, write your answers down yourself. Same as every other week. And I think I'll just give it a few more minutes. So, how is everyone doing today? Is everyone keeping well? Everyone having a bit of banter? Tie your Aunt Boy's shirt. Whatever pays the bills. Oh, Josh Gurley's here. How's it going, Josh Gurley? How's England treating you? Felipe, remember, you came last in the last quiz, therefore, you know, an appearance is always welcome. That was the prize he got. And before anyone gets disappointed in me, it's vodka. It's not tea. So, just bring that a bit closer. Sure, it seems to be going down a treat. God, time right it is. So, I think we'll start. Just 2 more minutes. I want to see if Jade's here because, you know, she's the star of the show this week. Jade Rogers. So, everyone, you know, tag Jade, get her in here. Take the piss out of her. Philippe is refusing to take part in her coming last force fit. I'm drinking my vodka from my mug. Yes, I am, Megan, because it's a Joel's quiz mug. You know, maybe in a few weeks I'll have a Joel's quiz pint glass. But until then, you know, a mug will do. This is how all the American university professors drink their alcohol when they're in lectures and things. So, you know, look at a mug full of whiskey and that's how it happens. Peter, mate, you haven't won a single fucking round. Have you been here? Either way, you're here now and I have faith that you'll win. Auntie Kiefer, are you here? Where are you, girlie? That's terrible, Felipe. Jade Rogers, mon lad. Jade's probably on the bog. No, Jade's here. She's watching from the bog. It's Kiva, your turn now. Where are you? Once Auntie Kiva's here, then we'll. Once Auntie Kiva's here, we'll begin. You know. Auntie Kiva's here, right? So I think that's us all ready to go. Hang on. I have a few special guests coming tonight, so you know, gotta wait for them to arrive because you can't start a quiz without the special guests. That's the whole point of the special guests. And before you ask, it's not Julian Simmons. I did text him, but he just didn't reply to me. Text him on Facebook, his Facebook page, not like I don't know his number. Oh, if I had Julian Simmons' number, you'd never hear the end of it. So this quiz is a bit harder than the last one. I wasn't working today, so I was able to spend the entire time fact checking all of the answers. So no, wait, Joe isn't here, says Lee. For you fuck's sake, Ross special. Unfortunately, I'm live and can't make a very funny joke at this point, but you know, I think that's us near enough ready to begin. I got a new phone holder so I can see all your chats a lot clearer now. So as always, remember, pen and paper, you write down your answers, then we'll go through the answers. No cheating. You can, it's easier to do, but bit of I can almost speak. Bit of crack. Have a fun Saturday night. Sure, what else are you doing during lockdown? Because if you're outside, you're kind of breaking the law. So, I think my music stopped. Hang on. Don't worry, I know the music's the best part. There we go. So, I think that is us ready to begin. Answers. Oh, hang on. You can hear myself there. So, welcome to episode 3, Let's Get Quizzical. I did attempt to get my mother to record herself dancing to the Let's Get Quizzical, or Let's Get Physical song, doing the whole Madonna thing. Her herself and Judy, but they decided against it. They thought I was joking. I wasn't joking. So, you know, if you let down, blame them. Anyway, welcome. Bit of rules, bit of house rules. There's no cheating like quiz, just do not Google this. It's a bit of crack, right? So, no Googling. Make your drinks as strong as you can, because, you know, stronger the drinks, the better. Me and Jules are team tonight, so we're in for the win. I have faith in Jade and Jules. So your drinks better be strong. I want triple measures poured in a mug, preferably. 2 meters away from everyone else. We are in a pandemic, and have a bit of banter. So, round 1 is place or piss take. In this round, I'll give you the name of a street. I'm going to tell me if it's a real place or I made it up and just taking the piss. All right. So you have to decide if it's a real place or a piss take. All right. So everyone, pens and papers ready? Let us begin. Back passage. Is this a real place? Is this a piss take? Could not tell you. Mainly because I have forgotten the answer. But it's been a while since I've done this, so you know, leave me be. Back passage, you know, the derriere, the rear, you're behind. Back passage. I'm not liking this music. It's very not nice. There we go. It's a bit better. So, back passage. Question 2. Cock crescent. There's a photo of a big majestic cock. I did have a photo of my very own large majestic cock, but I was told it wouldn't be appropriate for Facebook. So, I mean, his name's Henry. It's at the back, but apparently my big mighty cock wasn't allowed. Cock crescent. Is it real street or a piss take? Cock crescent. Question 3. Twat Valley. Real place or a piss take? And there is a photo of the biggest twat I know, Mr. Kyle Todd Gould. You may know him as the in-house news reporter for the quiz. Twat Valley, and there he is, describing to the ladies and gentlemen, you know, how well endowed his good friend Joel is. Yeah. Twat Valley. Twat Valley. Question 4. That way. So, you know, is it a real place? That way? Fake place? Real place? You tell me. And there is Heather Longstaff, again, coming at us with the best last name to have. Longstaff. Again, a penis joke. You know. Full of penis jokes tonight. We got that way. That way. And question 5. This way. This way. See what I did there? Real place or piss take? Real place or piss take? Oh, it's almost like Caitlin's pointing to the question. That's a funny one. I only know that now. God, I'm a smart bastard. This way. Is it a real street or is it a piss take? Question 6. Boner Boulevard. Welcome to the Bone Zone. The Bone Zone. Boner Boulevard. The Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Boner Boulevard. Fake place? Real place? Only you can decide. I mean, you can't really decide, but you know, you can guess. Question 7. Fanny Falls. Big, luscious, moist, travelling river of Fanny Falls. Fanny Falls. You know, the first time I ever met Jade Rogers, I took her to Fanny Falls. It's an arousal joke. So Fanny Falls. Question 8. The Glory Hole. The Glory Hole. Place or piss take? You tell me. That's quite a magnificent hole. Magnificent hole you got on you, girlie. That's the first thing I said to Jade when I saw her. And Jade responded with, just marry me. I said, perhaps not. So, question 9. Turkey Cock Lane. Turkey Cock Lane. I have to say, this first round, I truthfully, I didn't realise how many cock jokes were going to be in this when I was making it. I should have seen it coming. So, yeah, hang on. There's people just asking me for a link. So I'm just trying to get it sorted here. Copy. Turkey Cock Lane. Turkey Cock Lane. Question 10. Pratt Place. And again, there's a photo of the biggest prat I know. Jordan Todd Barrett. Who will hopefully be making an appearance sometime in the near future in the quiz. If I can persuade him to do some... I've got a thing planned out. The whole thing is planned. You're going to love it. Probably. Good times. And that brings us to the end of round 1. Place or piss take. So on to round 2. Dingbats. So it's like say what you see. Okay? Using catchphrase, it's a bit like catchphrase. Just say what you see. Okay? Dingbats. If you get confused, put in the chat. I'll explain as we go. Okay? But you'll get the hang of it. Say what you see. Question 1. Question 1 for the dingbats. Say what you see. These are all common phrases. Okay? Common phrases. Say what you see. Don't worry, Jade. I've got a pee break sorted for you. Okay. Say what you see. Say what you see. Question 2. It's quite a lot of I fells. I did fall once. Kind of hurt. So question 2. Say what you see for the dingbats. I'm going to give you a bit more time on this one. Bit more time just so you know, get the hang of it. Because it can be quite confusing. Say what you see. How are you finding this round so far in the first 2 questions? Are you getting the hang of it? Or are you not? Question 2. Say what you say. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, put in the chat. I'll try and explain a bit better. But it's a dingbat. Question 3. I can't really talk much about it, without giving it away. So question 3. I purposely made this one slightly more difficult because the scores were too high, you know. Question 3. Too difficult, I'm leaving Fleet, but you have to stay. You have a big appearance later on. So, you know. Look at Jade. Jade's fucking taking the piss. Megan thinks she gets it. Don't worry, Megan. You will get it. Question 4. Once I go over the answers, you'll be kicking yourselves. You really will. Ha! Just got it, says Judy. Look at Judy. Back at it again with the correct answers. The prizes this week are my favourite I've had in the 3 weeks. These would be my favourite. Keith, your shirt is worse than Joel's, says Noel. It's his marijuana shirt. This is where Judy and my mum now text the answers to each other. Because they're cheaters.
Because they're both fake?
Yeah. Question 5. Question 5. I think it's definitely the hardest round. It's just spicing it up a wee bit. Alright, just a wee spicing it up. Dingbats was truly the most confusing round you've joined in at. Yes, it was, Caitlin. Michelle, how are you getting on? Easy, hard, wink. I mean, the fact that Jade is saying that she's getting it proves it's not too hard. Unless Jules is doing all the heavy lifting. You know? Question 6. This I think would be the simplest one. Just say what you see. Just say what you see. Also, can you hear the music? Because I can. It's quite loud. I'm not sure if it's overpowering me, but I'm sure you'll let me know. Because you're all criticizing bastards, as I found out last week. Anyway. Say what you see. How's the Goulds getting on? Are the Goulds keeping well, doing well? How are they finding this round? Gotta say, drinking out of a mug just feels better with alcohol. Really does. And again, very own mug. Because I've got merch now. Very, very rare mug. Many people don't have them. I think 3 people may have them. Philippa can't hear the tunes. That hasn't went well. Question 7. Say what you see. Dingbat 7. Just say what you're seeing. Other than a very sexy man named Joel. I can hear nothing. Kiva, can you hear me though? That's the main thing, because the music's not important as long as you can hear me. And then I can... It's a bit of a technical difficulty. I've been messing around with it all day. But... Question 7. Hanging in there. Glad to hear it, Murray. Glad to hear it. Question 8. Question 8. Say what you're saying. Michelle's lack of response is making me think that she's struggling with this one. Michelle, how you doing? How's this round going for you? How are we supposed to get any of these? Philippa, I'm telling you, once we go through the answers, you'll kick yourself. You'll see how easy it is. You just have to kind of think about it. Which I suppose it could be said about all the questions, but... Mother's Day tomorrow, son. Yes, I'm well aware you're getting a bottle of vodka. Not full, because, well, whatever's left. Question 9. I need to start drinking, for fuck's sake. Yes, you do, Wesley. Question 9. Now, in here. Having to think of these. Well, the round's almost over, and I'm telling you, the answers, you will genuinely kick yourself. Say what you're saying. I'm gonna pour myself another drink. Always the start of a good night when you pour yourself a second drink. Second drink's always the best. First one gets you going, but the second one can't beat it. Also, because I'm pouring my measures in a mug, it's very difficult to judge how much I've poured in. So this could get interesting. Question 9. Say what you're saying. Pour. Cool. And finally, question 10. C. Say what you see. Hey, say what you see. Sometimes I really do make myself laugh. Pauline, have you made an appearance yet? I heard you were wanting to join in last week, but unfortunately it was this week. Have you made an appearance? If not, if you are, hello. How's it going? Just do 50-50. Who needs measures? Caitlin, you've clearly never had a drink poured by me. It's 60-50. 60-40. I do try to poison my friends. Isn't that right, Callum Jordan? What? Okay, cool. And that brings us to the end of the Dingbats round. So, before we all get too drunk, I think we should address the elephant in the room for the event sec room. A friend of mine said to me I should do a wee shout out for the managers who were working on the test site. They didn't have an easy job, and I couldn't really get any photos of them. So here we have Terry on the left, smiling as always, Gemma in the middle, and Keith on the right. So I'm not sure if they're watching or if they're not, but I think they do deserve a big thank you, big well done. They've done amazingly. It couldn't have been an easy job, and they've done it incredibly well. So cheers to them, I guess. Very well done, very well done. And I do think these photos, I mean, it could pass as genuine photos. I mean, that's the guy on the left, that's Terry. I mean, you can just see that is identical to Terry. Anyway, big well done to Terry, Gemma, and Keith. Next round. Oh, sorry, the round 1 answers. Round 1 answers. Here we go. This was place or piss take. So Back Passage is an actual place in England. And I Google Earthed all this, so it's correct. Do not test me on this. Big T and his wee chinos. Yes, indeed, Megan. Yes, indeed. Question 2. Cock Crescent was a piss take. I made that one up. It was a piss take, indeed. Cock Crescent. Question 3. Twat Valley, and again, there's another huge twat. Photo provided by Anna Nelson, Becky Anna. And that was Twat Valley's a piss take. Not a real place, complete piss take. There is the executive float himself. Question 4. That way. It is actually a place. That way. It's a real place. And believe it or not, just beside that way was question 5. This way. Also a place. This way and that way. Question 4 and 5. Both places. Both real places. Question 6. Boner Boulevard is a piss take, and there is possibly the only man on the planet who can give every single person in the world a boner. It's me. No, I know, I'm very modest. It's one of my strengths. I'm amazing at being modest. But yeah, it's a piss take. Boner Boulevard, piss take. Question 7. Fanny Falls. Also a piss take. So unfortunately, I didn't take Jade to Fanny Falls. And there's Ben Ewing said, what happens when McGinn gets hit? The Fanny falls. That's a good one, Ben. I like it. Question 8. The Glory Hole's a place. Just gonna leave it at that. Glory Hole's a place. Question 9. Turkey Cock Lane's also a place. I was quite shocked at that one, to be honest. Turkey Cock Lane. Turkey Cock Lane. It's a place. And then question 10. Pratt Place. There's a photo of another Pratt. Piss take. Pratt Place was in fact a piss take. So I think there was about 5 piss takes, 5 places. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5 of each. 5 places, 5 piss takes. Now for round 2 answers. The round you all struggled with. The Ditloids. Get ready to kick yourselves. The first one. 2's company, 3's a crowd. So there's 2 2's. 2's limited company, 3's a crowd. 2 3's. It's how we say. Mob, crowd. That one was a bit difficult. I'll give it on. 2's company, 3's a crowd. Question 2. The Eiffel Tower. See, it's a tower full of Eiffels. It's the Eiffel Tower. I thought it was quite funny. But then again. Oh, Michelle. Letting the team down. But don't worry, you'll catch up. Question 3. Once upon a time. So 12:30 is the time, and it was once above at the time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Question 4. Right between the eyes. Is of course is a tick. Correct. Right between two eyes. Right between the eyes. Question 5. It's a small world after all. Because there's the world, it's smaller. And it's after the big all. So it's a small world after all. Maybe I did make this too difficult. Oh, God. Small world after all. Question 6. It's a fork in the road. So as you can see, it's R-O-A-D, road. And there's the fork in the middle. Fork in the middle of the road. Or fork in the road. Fork in the road. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that Grant Gould will be very good at these. I don't know why, but just have this feeling. Anyway, question 7. Excuse me. So there's the one X, two Q's, Q's, me. Excuse me. Excuse me. So question 7. Question 8. Stand I. It's I understand. I understand. Alright. I understand. Question 9. In the middle of nowhere. So there is in. It's a bit like fork in the road. There's in between nowhere. Nowhere. And then the 7 C's was question 10. Thought of this one last night because I thought I was a pirate last night. I was quite drunk last night. Sure, it's the weekend. Get her quizzed. The 7 C's. So, toilet break time, Jade. Your favourite time of the night. And I think, it says Joel's alcohol intake's caught up with him, but I don't need to pee. I have a amazing bladder. But Jade, you can run off the bog. I know you've got the bladder of a child. While we wait for Jade to return, what's the scores looking like? How's everyone done the last 2 rounds? I'd imagine low. But but the thing is, if everyone found it difficult and everyone's low, then, you know, it's still evens out, so you might still win. So, yeah. Jade, you can go pee. And that said no here. No, it didn't. N-O-W here. W-H-E-R-E. Nowhere. I have triple checked this quiz. Alright, what's the scores looking like? Lee's on 9. Not badly. Not bad. 4. Oh, Kathy, you're letting the team down. Oh. 10 total. So, oh, Philippa's pulling ahead at a minute. 7 in that one, was it? Oh, well done, Kennedy. Much better. 9 out of 10. 11 out of 20. So far, there's Michelle and Willie lead. Pauline's on 8. I need any more scores. 8 so far from the Josh Gurley. What's the what's Jordan, Caitlin, and Caitlin looking like at the minute? Oh, Judy, there's no way on God's green earth you're on 17. I refuse to believe that. 12 out of 20. Oh, well, so I got 4. Judy, 9 out of 10 and 8 out of 10. 15 so far. Come on now, ghouls. Michelle, you're doing well. 11. Again with Megan, 11. Jordan's on the 13 out of 20. These are doing well. Charlie's on the 6. Don't worry, Charlie, you're not the lowest yet. 15 total. Come on. Oh, Pauline's pulling ahead. 18. There's no way Keith is on 18. I do not believe that for a second. Noel's on fucking 6. Thought this was your week, dickhead. Oh, fuck, Anna's here. Hello, Anna. 6, but I missed round 1, so I'm counting it as a win. Alright, Caitlin, we'll give you 6. For 1 round, that's not bad. Not so thick after all, says Judy. Not a chance, Keith. Yes, call him out. There's no way on God's earth. I've been watching him drink today. There's no way on God's earth. There's Ben on the 14. Not bad. Jade, give us a shout when you're back and ready to go, because we know what you're like with the bladders. So give us a shout when you're back. It's 14, so I think Let me think. Looking like Keith and Emma are winning on 18. However, we made a deal earlier. So basically, because of every single week so far, the winners have either been my brother and sister, my mum, and then at the minute my dad's in the lead. That seems a bit rigged. So they're not accepting any prizes because he's already got a prize. So in the words of Kiva, family's out. Not for this round. They're not getting this game. They're not getting a prize. So up for grabs. Oh, looking like Jade's back. So, but with that in mind, with that in mind that they're not getting prizes, it's looking like 15 is the highest, and quite a few joint. We have 17. Judy is on the lead with 17. 15. We have Pauline, Anna. So, Jade, we're back. You ready to go? Hang on. Oh, God. Anyway, Jade, you back? Is there a prize for last place? Yes, there is, Noel. Don't you worry. There's a prize for last place, as always. So we have a prize for first, second, third, and then last, because it was actually, I think it was Jess McBratney put the idea in my head for the last place prize. But a year or so ago. Right, born ready. Oh, speaking of Jess, she's going on a dander, having a wee walk. I mentioned this a few weeks ago. She's going on a wee dander across the Rockies, doing it for a great cause, Marie Curie. I don't know why the fuck she is doing it. Making a quiz is a lot harder than going up a hill. Like a gentle slope, really. But if you want to help donate towards her, her charity and help her raise money for a cause, I'm sure my good friend Carl Todd Gould will stick the link to your Just Giving page in the chat. If you got a few coppers, a few pennies, 2 pounds, send it her way. She'll appreciate how much it is. Doesn't matter if it's 2p or 20 quid. She will love you for it. But she's going a wee dander. I mean, it's nothing special, just a wee dander up some hills. Personally, I challenge her to make her own quiz, because that's very fucking difficult. And there is the link in the chat to Jess's Just Giving page. It is an amazing cause. I can't deny that. But I'm sure she'll have fun with that, climbing some hills. Pfft. Anyway, on with the quiz. Celebrity anagrams. Good luck with this one, lads. So basically, everyone knows what an anagram is. These are celebrity names jumbled up to make a different word, okay? So I'll give you a bit more time on these ones, because celebrity anagrams can be difficult, but you'll get them in the end. So question 1. Get ill abs. And speaking of ill abs, my good friend Lee Sales always wanted ill abs, and hence why I went to the gym, but it never went well for him. Mainly because he's a stick. Isn't that right, Lee? Although I did always envy Lee being a stick. I watched him for years eat the biggest load of shite every day, and he never gained any weight. He's one of those pricks. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. What a prick. I think that every day. Wake up in the morning. God, Lee's a prick. But anyway, get ill abs. So what celebrity is get ill abs? Question 2. Cunning at math. Cunning at math. Something Kyle Gould is not. Is cunning at math. Cunning at math. Lee's a big fan. Lee, I'll have you know, I have lost quite a bit of weight, so get fucked, dickhead. What's this round called, Megan? It's celebrity anagrams. Celebrity anagrams, says Megan. Well, is the answer to your question. But he had a banana every morning. Yes, he did. Oh, good. David can help me with this one. Judy, me and my mother had a conversation yesterday. It's D. It's D. It's not D, but it's D. I hate to bring it to you. But, yes, celebrity anagram. So who's cunning at math? It's not Cal Gould. Sorry, I will always rub that in. And I have a feeling that he's going to come back with something along the lines of, but who's good at English? The joke is, Kyle failed his maths GCSE and I failed my English GCSE. So it's a back and forth. But everyone knows maths is a lot harder than English. No, sorry, no, English is a lot harder than maths. That's what I meant. Other way around. I fucked that one. Get her potassiumed. Cunning at math. Question 3. Real damn sad. It's what happens. It's what happens when Pauline Willis thinks the quiz is on last week. She had her wine and all ready to do the quiz, and then she got real damn sad when it wasn't the next week. I can imagine, because they miss me. Everyone misses me. What's that age-old expression? Ah, yes, God among men. Philippa, you're allowed to look up what an anagram means. You see, Josh, I don't actually know what words mean. I've just memorized a lot of them. Thickos. So, real damn sad. And I'm sure it'll be all of you next week when I'm not here to do a quiz. It'll be the week after. Real damn sad. Real damn sad. Question 4. Try eel sperm. And there's a photo of Gillian Anderson getting real friendly with an eel. I'm sure she'll be trying some eel sperm. It's okay, I had the wine anyway. You're just right, it was the weekend. Gillian Anderson trying some eel sperm, probably. I always had a thing for Gillian Anderson. Until she started playing Thatcher. Then it got a bit confusing. Is anyone actually getting these? I've given up. Jordan, how have you given up? They're actually not that difficult if you think about it. It's like countdown. Bit of countdown. Question 5. Germany. An easy one for you. Short letter, small amount of letters. An easy one for you. Germany. And there's a photo of the sexiest woman in the world, Angela Merkel. I actually always mistake Angela Merkel for Nicola Sturgeon. I think they look strikingly similar. But it is what it is. Germany. Swap the letters about. Tell me the celebrity. And I have done extensive research into this. I triple check these. So they have the correct amount of letters and everything. Joel's advice, just think about it. Thank you, Josh. Giving everyone what they need to hear. Just think about it. Just think about it. Question 6. Interviews. And there's a photo in every something nobody likes. Interviews. I remember my interview for Vansec. It's a great interview. Yeah, some of my finest work. If I do say so myself. Oh. Gotta say, that measure's quite strong. It really puts hairs in the chest. Anyway. So how's everyone doing? Goulds, how you tagging along? Caitlin Laurie, how are you doing? Jane Kidd, how you helping out? No, how are you doing? Caitlin, I've just realised if these are quite difficult, then you may have a chance of not coming last despite missing the first round. Question 7. I End Lives. And there is Vansec's finest doorwoman in one of the most brutal nights in Vansec history. She's clearly, this young punter has clearly slipped past the doorwoman, which is, I mean, oof. But I thought this photo was appropriate because she is the most brutal doorwoman, and she ends lives. It's Jade, by the way. So Jade, hat off to you. Hat off to you for your work. Oh, I think I'm getting drunk. Also, I really hope Child Protective Services doesn't see this. The fact that you're giving your child a wine bottle, I really hope it's empty. Big happy birthday to Daisy, by the way. That's Jade's daughter. I'm fairly certain today's her birthday. Happy birthday, Daisy. Hope you had a good one. Terrible. Who advised honest and double measures? That'll be me, Mrs. Gould. Get her down, yeah. Question 8. John let Satan cross. John's a prick. Imagine letting Satan cross. Like, why the fuck would you? What a man. I'll have to remember this, but I would just like to point out the first week it was very easy. I fucking got yous this week. I fucking got yous. God, I love myself. Yes, I know I'm modest. Question 8. Come stories. And there on the right you can see a book written and published by me. As you can see at the top, Joel Marriott. Sex Mastery, How to Last Longer and Have Better Sex and Make Her Scream. A book written by me, Joel Marriott. So, you know, buy a copy. I'll give you out free. If you need it. Noel, I know you'll need it, so I'll give you out free. It's in your post, alright? Because you'll need it. Susie, you're welcome for when he receives this book. You're welcome. Question 9, not 8. That's what I meant. Come stories. Is there 2 S's in her name? Yes, there is. There is. I think, Judy. Anyway, Sex Mastery. Question 10. Cocaine slag. Cocaine slag. And there is a cocaine slag on the right. Katie doesn't trust the COVID vaccine. She doesn't trust what they put in it. But then there's also Katie. The idea is to throw you all off, Calmette. But I'll be quiet then. I'll finish my drink. Since I'm talking too much. Cocaine slag. Cocaine slag. And that brings us to, spoiler alert. I'll go to the first one and we'll just go over it again. So, get ill abs. Get ill abs. Celebrity anagram. Who is it? You tell me. Cunning at math is question 2. Cunning at math. If you want to write them down, and then, you know, when I'm doing my next bit. Real damn sad. Real damn sad. Try eel sperm. Gillian Anderson. Germany. Germany. Interviews. I End Lives with Event Sex. Most brutal doorwoman. John Let Satan Cross. Cum Stories. And Cocaine Slag. So, my glamorous assistant has finally decided to join the quiz. It's only taken a month. I'm not salty, you're salty. But yeah, you've probably seen she sends in photos for all the quizzes for me to use. So big thank you to Caitlin for letting me use her face for the quiz. I burned quite a lot of bridges when I used the photos last week with a lot of people to, you know, Puppet Master and that. If you remember last time. So shout out to Caitlin for still letting me use her photos for the quiz. It's a massive help, and she is the glamorous assistant. Welcome to the quiz. Please get drunk. That should be my motto. My cadet photo. Yes, Caitlin. I've scarred your social media. And I'd just like to point out I did get permission for this. So anyway, the connections round, our old favourite. The connections round, I'm quite proud of this one. Normally I struggle to think of a connection or a subject, so I was quite proud. I was walking home from, what's 5, 6 and 9? Okay, sorry Michelle. 5 is Germany. 6 is interviews. And 9 is cum stories. And then we're on to the connections round. I thought of this one on the way home from the shop one day. I thought, hey, that will work for a connection. So it's a real testing of your knowledge here. So just to explain it for anyone who hasn't done it before, every question, the answers will be connected. So all the answers for every question will have a connection, a category, or something. So question 10 will ask, what's the connection? And you just have to tell me the connection between all the answers. So you really have to get the answers right to get the connection. Josh, mate, get good. I feel like a god being a quizmaster. Anyway, question 1. Who is this? What's her name? Tell me it. What is her name? I don't know it. I forgot it. Who is that? I believe she's recently made a comeback, but I shouldn't call it a comeback. She's been here for years. Who is that? I almost just said her name, but holding back. Who is this? Question 2. Who sang the club classic Jumping All Over the World? And there is a club scene from before COVID, 1922, colorized. So who sang the club classic Jumping All Over the World? Jumping all over the world. Screen name, Jade. So who is this? This is the screen name I need. So the character name. Who sang Jumping All Over the World? Question 3. What is the title given to someone who cooks food for a living? And if you're I know what you're thinking. You're thinking the answer is going to be a wife. It's not. That's not the right answer. What is the title given to someone who cooks food for a living? It's not wife, although you would strictly be correct, but not the answer I'm looking for. So what's the title given to someone who cooks food for a living? Question 4. Which famous person asked the question, do you know what it is yet? Also, if you can get the connection, say you've got it in the chat, don't tell me the connection. Just put down the connection in the chat. Just say, hey, I've got the connection. Or, hey, Joel, I worked it out. But you won't. I'm fairly certain you won't get it until maybe the end. So which famous person asked the question, do you know what it is yet? Question 5. Which character from Greece thought she was pregnant? Which character from Greece thought she was pregnant? I love Greece. What a show. Although Mr. Travolta's kind of... Well, he let himself go for a bit there about 10 years ago, and then he brought himself back, so you know. Shout out to my man. JT, John Travolta. So which character from Greece thought she was pregnant? Question 6. What is the name of this piece of science equipment? God, I fucking miss GCSE sat. Kiva's got it. I'm impressed. I am genuinely impressed. What is the name of this piece of science equipment? Not as great. I agree. Rocky Horror. Oof. Name of this science equipment. Name it. And for all those watching who knows Dr. Day, miss you, man. This piece of science equipment. Question 7. Who, along with Jesse Pinkman, manufactured meth? It's only slightly illegal, but it is what it is. So, who, along with Jesse Pinkman, manufactured meth? Question 8. What do you find at the zoo? So if you go to the zoo, what do you find? You know, what are you there to see? Tell me. Tell me your answer. What are you going to find at the zoo? Oh, Pauline's got it. Again, I am genuinely impressed because I think it's a difficult one. I think so. So what do you find at the zoo? Oh, there's 3. Got it. Charlie's got it. 3 of yous. Congratulations. Hopefully, if you actually get it right. Question 9. In Friends, what is the name of Chandler's ex, known for her obnoxious laugh? Here is my impression of that ex. Oh my god! Okay, I'm back. No, was it? Let's not get specific. Ugh. Just pour myself another drink. So, in Friends was enough Chandler's ex, known for her obnoxious laugh. Woohoo! Almost spilled my vodka. That'd be a waste of vodka. Anyway, question 10. What's the connection? What is the connection? What is the connection for this round? And that brings us to the end of the connections round. Here's some random funny photos while Jade goes and takes a toilet break. I'll do a wee bit of background to them all. So on the right here, just here, we have Judy Hare, quiz regular. Judy Hare is, I was going to ask my mother for a photo of you, but I didn't think she'd have any, so I went to your Facebook, the next best place. Then we move over one to find Anna. That one time I had to work with her. Really wasn't fun. She took the piss all day. Pissed me off. What a cunt. Kidding. JK. She actually won. She came third in the last quiz and won a mug. So I hope she's drinking alcohol out of this mug. Then we've got Charlie with her face painted, with what looks to be Prince William in the background. You know, because he's balding at the age of like 35. Ha! Glad you appreciate it, Judy. And then my personal favourite. There is Felipa de Souza. I told you you'd have to make a fucking appearance. I went with Felipa to get her very first tattoo. Felipa was, let's go slightly nervous to get her first tattoo. Throwback. So I decided to take many, many photos of that day. Good times. Good times, Felipa. Good times. Anyway, Jade, are you back from the bog? Because I'm assuming you have to go again. I just realised that's 4 females this week, so it means next time I may end up doing 4 males. Noel, watch out. Because as we know, there's many photos on your Facebook that I could use. I've scarred your Facebook because it's funny to me. Jade, you back? Come on. Hit me up with a yes. Look at those wellies. Bit of background on Anna's wellies. One day we were working on the testing site and it was quite flooded, and she appeared in like a white Converse in this completely waterlogged car park, and it was quite funny. She ended up putting bin bags on her feet, which I thought was fucking hilarious. And there's Jade back, so let us move on. Oh yes, fancy a mug. Yeah, so I've actually got a few mugs specifically for the quiz. If you fancy one, this is a mug just like this. You can see it in the photo on your left, and then on the right you can see the mug holding a mug. So if you fancy a mug, give me a message. £2. £2 get you the mug, you know, and then the £2 I'll use to get prizes for the next quiz. Completely up to you. Nice wee bit of merch, nice wee bit of wee throwback. You can sit in 70 years time with your wee cup of tea, drinking out of this mug, and tell your grandkids, hey, I done a quiz once. So if you fancy a mug, give me a text. I'll get you sorted with a mug. Next round, general knowledge, the final round, final 10 questions, a point grab for those who are currently struggling. Question 1. What musician's real name is Reginald Kenneth Dwight? Reginald Kenneth Dwight. Waza and Judy, fancy a mug. Give me a message so I remember, because I won't remember. And then I'll get it sorted tonight after the quiz. Just let me know. Hashtag lockdown mug. I think they're really cool. The Goulds have yet to get theirs. I have it sitting in my kitchen, actually, for them. Because they came third in the quiz last time. And that was their prize. I want one for Mars Day. Mars Day! Yo! Please nick one of them mugs for me. What musician's real name is Reginald Kenneth Dwight? Question 2. Which Beatle was the first to cross Abbey Road? So who was at the front of the queue? I mean, you've a 25% chance of getting it, and yeah, 25% chance. So which Beatle was the first to cross Abbey Road? Question 3. Which year was the Premier League founded? What was the first year of the Premier League? That actually kind of surprised me. Thought it'd be earlier than that, but apparently not. What year was Premier League founded? And can I picture people going, oh. Question 4. What is the Chinese New Year animal for 2021? So what's this the year of? What is 2021 the year of? And alcoholism is not the correct word. What animal is the Chinese New Year for 2021? Which Chinese New Year animal for 2021? Question 5. What year did Elvis die? And I know some of you are thinking, Elvis isn't dead. I heard him on the radio. You'd be right. You did hear him on the radio, but he's dead. He kiked. Rumour has it on the toilet. Elvis impression. Question 6. What is the murder weapon in the erotic thriller Basic Instinct? So what was the murder weapon in Basic Instinct? One of my favourites. I always wanted to be a cameraman just for this. Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone. So what was the murder weapon in the erotic thriller Basic Instinct? Question 7. How many James Bond movies has there been, including any postponed by COVID? Now this one, I had to do a lot of research into because there's a bit of debate. But this is the official. How many James Bond movies have there been? I've got the official number. So how many James Bond movies has there been, including any postponed by COVID? So if it hasn't come out yet. How many James Bond movies has there been? Joel, please never stop these quizzes. I'll certainly try. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. How many James Bond movies has there been? Question 8. Who won I'm a Celebrity? Get me out of here in 2020. And who knows, Megan, maybe in the future when we get married, we'll be able to do quizzes together. So who won I'm a Celebrity in 2020? I didn't actually watch all of it. I watched the kind of start. Wasn't really into it. I missed the jungle. Wasn't there was a castle. Still cool, but not a jungle. Question 9. What is Boris Johnson's first name? I wonder how many people are going to write down Boris. What is Boris Johnson's first name? Again, I didn't know this. Tell you what, you learn some information doing a quiz. So how's everyone doing so far? Caitlin, how you doing? Megan, Michelle, Jean Kidd, Kyle, the Goulds, how you all doing? And then finally, question 10, the final question of general knowledge. Who was the second person to walk on the moon? The second person to walk on the moon. The second person to walk on the moon. East. Easy. It's Jade. I know for a fact Julianne's doing all the heavy lifting. You're just taking the piss on the chat. So don't worry, Julianne. I know you're the drink has definitely sharpened my smarts. Glad to hear it, Caitlin, glad to hear it. And he does, Judy, but I'm looking for the first name. The first name. I tell you what, these nights are now better than a night out. Well, I'm not gonna say that. It's just been too long since my last night out. God, I miss bars. But quizzes are fun. So, that is it then. Let's go through the answers. Round 3 was celebrity anagrams. So, let's see how many you got. Question 1. Get ill abs was Bill Gates. The man, the myth, the legend, Bill Gates. Mr. Microsoft himself. Question 2. Cunning at math was Channing Tatum. Cunning at math. Look at that, look at that little... He's got a bit of pubic hair going on his chin. He needs a shave. Channing Tatum. Question 3. Real damn sad was Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler. What a man. Real damn sad, Adam Sandler. Question 4. Try eel sperm was Meryl Streep. Mamma Mia Goddess. Devil Wears Prada. Great woman. Meryl Streep. Question 5. Germany was Meg Ryan. I thought that was a bit of an easy one. The girls are struggling. Oh, Grant. Oh, I love finally getting these, but the next one will be easier. I promise. Cross my heart. I don't have a heart, but cross my heart. Germany, Meg Ryan. Easier one, less letters. Question 6. Interviews was Steve Irwin. And you know what the famous saying is? Rumour has it, Steve Irwin's last words before he died was, "Stingrays love foreplay." That was rumoured to be Steve Irwin's last words. Stingrays love foreplay. Obviously now, we know they don't. He kind of died for it, so... Question 7. I End Lives was Vin Diesel. The Vin Diesel. How do you not know who Meg Ryan is? I'll let it go. Question 8. John That Satan Cross was Scarlett Johansson. Very attractive lady. So John That Satan Cross was Scarlett Johansson. Question 9. Cum Stories was Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was Cum Stories. The accent needs a bit of work. It does, but, you know. Question 10. Cocaine Slag was Nicolas Cage. This bird is going down. My impression of Nick Cage. And that brings us to the end of Celebrity Anagrams. So unfortunately I've been told we don't have special guests tonight. You can ignore this one, but I thought we would have Mrs. Muskimmin and Hannah's mum. That was a bit of me and Mrs. Muskimmin at Balmoral's show a few years ago. Ran into her randomly when I was working. And then there's a bit of Hannah. I thought I'd take the piss out of her because it's very easy to do. But she's not here, so let's skip over this slide. Whew. Round 4 answers, which is the connections. So remember, if you got don't tell anyone the connection in the chat, but I'll sit at question 9, so if you get the answer to the connection, if you haven't got it yet, and you do get it during this, then write it down, you may still get the point. Question 1. Who is this? It was Tracy Baker. I used to have a wee bit of a crush on Tracy Baker. 2 S's. Now, I will have to have a word with my fact checker, because I had help fact checking that round, and Tom Cruise was on his side. So, 2 S's. Hey, Cal, mate. Do you mess up slightly? Anyway, question 2. Who sang the club classic Jumping All Over the World? It was Scooter. He's jumping all over. At least I hope it was Scooter. See if I'm wrong, I'll cry. I really will. Hang on, I'm just going on Spotify here. Jumping. It was Scooter. We're good, don't worry. I was right, it was Scooter. Question 3. What is the title given to someone who cooks food for a living? It's a chef. They're a chef. Hey, Naomi's here. Hello, Naomi. Been a while. Welcome to the quiz. It's a chef cooks food. Question 4. Rolf Harris. He always said, do you know what it is yet? Ha. He is now got a slight career change. It's a bit of a slight issue. Anyway, question 5. Which character from Grace thought she was pregnant was Rizzo? Rizzo was always my favourite in Grace. She was the weird, very attractive badass. Rizzo thought she was pregnant with Nicky's baby. Obviously she wasn't, but Rizzo. Question 6. What is the name of this piece of science equipment? It's a Bunsen burner. Yes, Warren, you get a point for each one in round 4. Each one. And then you get 2 points if you get the connection. 2 points if you get the correct connection. So, question 7. Walter White. He made meth with Jesse Pinkman in the hit show Breaking Bad. I never really watched it myself, to be honest. I was told to. Never did. I watched like the first episode. And that was me. Question 8. What to find at the zoo? Animals. Animals. And that's a photo of Belfast Zoo. Question 9. It's Janice. She goes, oh my god. And Chandler's ex for obnoxious laugh. It's Janice. And finally, what is the connection? Anyone any guesses? I'll hang it back in the chat and let you have a guess. I know Kiva's already got it. I got a notification. Kiva's got it properly and is correct. I'll just have a gander at the chat. There's a bit of a delay, so you may have to wait a wee bit. God, I love alcohol. Shaun the Sheep is not the connection. Shaun the Sheep is not the connection, unfortunately. Although not a bad one. May use that in the future. Cal, mate, stop flirting with laugh reacts all the time. The Muppets, Kiva, you're absolutely correct. They're all Muppets. Pauline, you're also absolutely correct. Muppets. So if you got the Muppets, that's 2 points for you. Congratulations. Every single one of them is a Muppet from the hit show The Muppets. And if you don't know who they are, I thought of that and got a slide for them all. So we've got the Beaker, Tracy Beaker. So Scooter sang Jumping Over the World. What's your career if you're making food for a living? It's Chef, the Swedish chef. Who said, do you know what it is yet? It was Rolf Harris. So Rolf Rizzo thought she was pregnant. I think it's Muppets for some reason, just a random guess. Bunsen Honeydew, Bunsen Burner, and then we'll have Walter White. Animal, you find at the zoo, and then there's Janice. Events. You know what? No, you get a point for that. And then finally, the general knowledge answers. Time for the points grab. Let's see where we all end up at the end list. So, question 1. Which musician's real name is Reginald Kenneth Dwight? It's Elton John. Which is a little bit funny. I love his glasses though. But his name is a little bit funny. Question 2. Which Beatle was the first to cross Abbey Road? Pardon me. It was John Lennon. He was the first one to cross Abbey Road, as you can see in that very famous photo. Abbey Road. Love the suit. Love the white suit. Anyway, question 3. Which year was the Premier League founded? 1992. NI executive. You know what, Paul? You need a point for that as well. God, our government are shit. Anyway, 1992 was the Premier League. 1992. Question 4. What is the Chinese New Year animal for 2021? It's an ox. It's an ox. 2021 is the year of the ox. Question 5. What year did Elvis die? It was 1977. My mother's 31st birthday. 1977. My mother's 31st birthday, he died. Which obviously was a very bad present for her. But is what it is. What is a murder weapon in the erotic thriller Basic Instinct? It's an ice pick. Ice pick. And there she is. What a great scene. And I tell you what, if anyone... Megan. Sorry, back off, Megan. Back off. If anyone wants to recreate that scene for me in order to seduce me, then that's the scene to recreate, Megan. I mean, Sorry, sorry, I've really back off. Bull is a point. Ox is a, yeah, Bull's a point. Question 7. 25 James Bond movies. Now there's a bit of debate because there's German spin-offs and things. There's German versions, but there's 25 actual James Bond movies. I have so much research went into this. 25 movies. Feck off, wee lad, I'll get your knee, son. My mother just said, feck off, wee lad, I'll get your knee, son. Mum, my response is, do you know who my dad is? I thought that scene was the weapon. Hey! Yes, it is. You're not wrong. What a scene. What a scene. Anyway, yes, 25 James Bond movies. Question 8. Who won I'm a Celebrity in 2020? It was Giovanna Fletcher. It was G. Fletcher. Giovanna Fletcher. She had the wedding video with your man from McFly. I don't blame her for marrying into McFly because McFly's a great band. Anyway, question 9. Boris Johnson's first name is Alexander. Yes, Jade, I'm positive it's not 26. I have done too much research into this. That's where the debate comes from. It's not 26, it's 25. I counted. So what's Boris Johnson's first name? It's Alexander. Alexander. Boris. A lovely new blue passport. It's my Boris impression. Question 10. Who was the second person to walk on the moon? It was Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin, you know. Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin. So, that concludes most of the questions for our quiz. So, let's get to the bonus round. As we know, every week we have a bonus round. So, in a minute, I'll show you five album covers, music album covers. I want you to put them in order from earliest to most recent in order, okay? You get a point for each correct album cover, okay, in the correct position. 1 point per correct position. And here are the 5 music albums. We have Crowded House by Crowded House. I love Crowded House. Fly on the Wall by AC/DC. The Clash, London's Calling. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. And Purple Rain by the Almighty Prince. So remember, 1 point per correct position. I'll give you a few minutes for this. In the chat, let me know when you're finished and ready to go, and I'll move on when most people have. I have seen one of these bands live, Crowded House, were the support act for Fleetwood Mac, if I'm not mistaken. And oh my god, there isn't freedom within. What a band! I love Crowded House. They were the support for Fleetwood Mac in the RDS in Dublin, as far as I remember. If I'm wrong, please someone correct me. Kiva, that was, I'm fairly certain, the day you got your speeding ticket. Not to remind you, of course. God, I love myself. Anyway, I want you to put them all in order. Earliest to latest. Put them in order. And while we're here, unfortunately, I always embarrass some people. It is my baby sister's 15th birthday tomorrow. The wee shit is 15 years old. And I remember way back when she was a young child, oh, she would hold her mummy and daddy's hand everywhere she went. She would cry if someone let go of her hand. Oh, she was such a cute and affectionate wee baby. And then she grew up to be a wee bitch. But happy birthday to my baby sister Ellis. She's 15 tomorrow. Hope you have a shit day. I'll be there, so I'll make sure it is. I'll be hungover, so, no shouting, please. And if you really, really want, I'll give you your first taste of vodka. But happy birthday, Alice. Have a shit day. And I remember she used to be so affectionate. I mean, she cried her eyes out if someone let go of her hand. Oof, that wee woman had some lungs on her. Oh, I've been doing some digging into finding baby photos for her birthday, so I'm gonna post them for all of her friends to see and bring her friends today. Friends, take the piss out of this cunt. Love you, Ellis. Okay, so how's everyone doing with this? Oh, Philippe is done. Philippe is the first to finish. Totally guess all those, which means Judy's done. So remember, earliest to latest, put them in order. 1 point per correct position. Let me know if you're done, and we can move on to the answers. I hope Ellis does. Don't worry, Ellis. I've got a plan. There's Charlie done. Remember, stick in the chat if you're finished, and we can move on. There's Jade done, or sorry, I should say Julianne's done, because Julianne's clearly doing all the heavy lifting. Kiva's done. And can somebody, Kiva, am I correct in thinking Crowded House was before Fleetwood Mac? Because they wouldn't have been before Pink or Bon Jovi. It was Fleetwood Mac. Had to be. Oh, the Goulds are done early this week. Oh, here. Michelle, how are you doing? Caitlin, how are you doing? Jordan, how are you doing? Oh, Emma's done. Megan's done. So I think Michelle, Caitlin, Jordan is who we're waiting on, I think. Oh, Ben's done. This is the majority. It's heavy lift. It's heavy. It's heavy lifting my drink. I'm sure it is, Jade. This is why I use a mug. There's Caitlin done. So we're waiting on, I think, Michelle and Jordan. Jordan, how's it going? How many points for bonus round? Like I mentioned, Father, it's 1 point per correct positioning of the albums. Michelle's done. Keith was not Fleetwood Mac. Wazza needs more time. Have no fear, Wazza. You got this. Jordan's done! Done in fuck's sake. No, you really suck. I've told you for fucking months. You're shit at quizzes. For months. Just wait until we get to oh, you bastard. Just wait until we get to the science right next week. Spoilers. Ah! Okay. I will have to clean this later. So, sorry, Kyle. I spilled some vodka on your keyboard. I'll be alright. Anyway. I think we're waiting on Wazza. Okay, Wazza's done. So, anyone else need more time? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I actually, again, thought of this one with the Goulds in mind. I kind of thought between Grant and Ethan, you'd all do well with this one. I think, anyway. I could be wrong. But I think. I also think my father would do well with this one. AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Prince. I think he'll know. I think Crowded House at London and The Clash. That keyboard's very noisy. I swear to God. If one more person mentions it. Anyway, is that us finished? All ready to go? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Cool. Let us get the answers. So, the final question of the quiz of this week. Remember, 1 point per correct position. And, unlike last week, I have done extensive research into this. I know exactly what year each album was brought out, and I've got this correct. I'm on the ball today. Here we go. London's Calling was 1979. It was the very earliest album to come out. London's Calling by The Clash. Purple Rain was then Prince in 1984. Unforgettable album. Fly on the Wall, AC/DC, was 1985. 1985. Crowded House, 1986. Followed by Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. So remember, 1 point for a correct position on the board. Okay, so a total of 5 points up for grabs here. But that's up to you. And as I always say, just think. So, I think it's now time to add up the scores. Tell me your scores and I will get a Word document up. So, hang on. If you think my keyboard's been loud throughout the quiz, you're about to really hear it now. Tell me your scores, and I'll distribute the prizes. Oh, don't worry. There is also a tiebreaker, so whoever's first is first. So, tell me your scores. Jade, 48. Julianne, 48. Philippa got 19. Oh, Philippa. Oh, Pauline coming in with a 47. I can almost spell. 47. Judy, 48. Oh, it's one Michelle. 40. Kennedy, 34. Keith, 41. Oh, no, hang on. 41. Caitlin, considering you missed the first round, I'm impressed. Oh, hang on. Caitlin, 37. Anna, 39. Noel, well done. Fuck me. You done well this right. Kathy got 23. Oh, Kathy. Don't worry, there's a place for last. Hang on, I've got this. So, Judy actually got 47. Megan, 41. Hang on, where am I? Megan got 41. Jordan, 37. Noel got fucking 26. Oh, Noel. Lee got 23, so you're not last, Noel, don't worry. Kiva got what height? Mother, how'd you do? Oh, no, 24. Oh, fuck's sake, Jade. That's the drink. 42 from my mother. Ben, 47. Has anyone else got their... have I missed anyone? Anyone else want to add their scores to the drawing? Because at the minute, it's a tie between Pauline, Judy. Hang on. Pauline, Judy, Ben. Me and my mate James. So, oh, the Goulds got 38. Don't worry, Goulds. You'll get it next time. So is that everyone? Does anyone else want to add their hat? Give us a few seconds. While we wait, Pauline, Judy, Ben, get ready for the tiebreaker. And remember, I'm going... hang on. Let me think. Who? At the minute, yeah. So, 42 from Jade, 19, 47, 47, 40, 34, 41. Scores are all over the place tonight. I do apologise. I know this one was hard. I just really wanted to fucking get yous all because I've had many comments saying the quiz has been easy. Not this week! I'm a fucking god among men at a quiz. So, Pauline, Judy, and Ben, are you ready for the tiebreaker? Well, Judy, you may get D to get it because you've got a tiebreaker to win. And please remember, so the closest person, maybe do it in Excel next time, lol. Not a bad idea, Kev, actually. Really not a bad idea. Anyway, so this tiebreaker, it'll be the closest person to the correct answer. So it's a number answer. Closest answer wins. If you do not win the tiebreaker, you don't get a prize at all. Oh, well, no. That was a bit harsh, I've been told. It's okay, so you'll get a prize. This will now decide first, second, and third because there's 3 first place at the minute. So, tiebreaker, here we go. Judy, Ben, Pauline. The question is, how many people survived the sinking of the Titanic? How many people survived the sinking of the Titanic? How many people survived the sinking of the Titanic? I know the answer. You don't. While we're waiting, everyone else, what do you think of the quiz? I know it was hard, but give me your feedback. It helps for the next time. Like you've said, it's hard. Next time it'll be easier. I'm trying to, as you know, I'm still getting my footing about all this. So 3 is not bad. Last week we had 84 people watching overall, which I think is mad for my second quiz. I mean, that's huge. 84 people. Woof. Hence the alcohol. Liquid confidence. For God and Country, Judy. Yo! Anyway. Trick question. It was a movie they all lived. I wish McGowan was wrong, but it was a movie. So, Pauline, Ben, and Judy, put in a chat if you're done. And then I'll give the answer. Pauline, Judy, and Ben. Ben, you seem to be in the top 3 kind of often. Something's a bit sus. So Judy's done. Oh yeah, sorry, put your answers in the chat. So Judy sent 717. Pauline and Ben, put your answers in the chat. Kyle sent 3. Kyle's closest. I'm taking the best. So Judy saying 717. Pauline saying 800. Ben, we're waiting on you, my man. Jade saying 705. Lee saying 783. So Ben Ewing, we're waiting on you. No pressure. We know those event sec turncoats just don't. They're not as smart as the rest of us. Get it because Ben quit event sec. Well, he didn't quit. He got a new job. Jack died. Wazza, you're not wrong. Wazza, you've won the game. 7 C's. Ben sent 563. So I can now confirm the answer is 706, which means Judy's the winner, followed by Pauline, followed by Ben. Jade, you're one person off. But so let's go over the prizes, shall we? So who came third would be Ben. Ben, you yourself have won a Joel's virtual pub quiz face mask. And again, if anyone would like to order one, hit me up. £3 will get you a face mask. Joel's virtual pub quiz face mask. Because we're in COVID, you have to wear a face mask. You may as well advertise my quiz. Congratulations, Ben. You've won a virtual pub quiz mask. Second prize goes to Pauline. Pauline, you have won a bottle of wine, a very fancy bottle of wine. Congratulations. Bottle of wine for the next quiz, I hope. And finally, first prize to Judy Hare. Judy Hare, you won a Joel's virtual pub quiz blanket. A customized Joel's virtual pub quiz blanket. Congratulations. I think it's the best prize, although I'm getting myself a face mask. So congratulations to our 3 winners. Special thanks to all the ones who helped, I can almost speak, who helped me make the quiz possible. Anna, Jordan and Kyle, always use their photos. Jade and Daisy as our bouncer and punter. Big Dick Heather as that one photo. And then as always, Caitlin, who's in every single quiz because she's the only one who sends me photos these days. So thank you all. Couldn't do the quiz without yous. So thank you all for playing. And this week I've got a very special surprise for you. As the video was very, very popular, I'm going to get our news reporter correspondent on call to play us out. Kyle, take it away.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Thank you all for playing, and I hope to see you again in 2 weeks' time for the next pub quiz. Stay safe, stay amazing.